The Southern Quality Ford Friday Night Blitz continues.
Welcome back to the Southern Quality Ford Friday Night Blitz. Foreman Gators are the defending 2A state champs in Arkansas, but hasn't really been a perfect start to 2018.
That's right, a tough opening loss to Smackover in the Hootens Classic before rebounding last week against Parker's Chapel. Trying to keep that momentum in week 3. Let's get into those Arkansas highlights. The Gators playing host to Horatio tonight. Foreman quarterback Kyron Beatty. He's going to throw it to Chance Gross for the touchdown there. There was a flag on the play for holding. Going to call it back. We not into that yet? There we go. Going to throw the touchdown pass here to Chance Beatty, but there's laundry on the field. Brad does his laundry in the washer and dryer apparently, but anyway, a little bit later, the Kyron Beatty pass gets picked off of the end zone by Horatio's Tanner Short. And then this is Tanner Short taking it off the left side, taking it down the sideline before finally being knocked down at about the 40-yard line. But who won this game? All Foreman, though. 34-0 the final on that one.
Falk loading up the buses to Malvern to take on Glen Rose. Top of the third. Glen Rose aiming to get another touchdown, brings it all the way down to the 5-yard line. Beaver scoring on the very next play to open up the second half with a score. Then after receiving the ensuing kickoff, Falk brings it back to the 25-yard line, but it doesn't take long for Glen Rose to take the ball back and run it down to the 55-yard line. Falk struggling on this one as Glen Rose takes it 38-0.
Back in Texas, the Elysian Fields Yellow Jackets looking for their first win as they take on Wynona. Little weather delay there, push things back. Quarterback Ryan Wilkerson hands it off to Michael Ramirez, and he's going to hand the ball to the referee after scoring a touchdown. Yellow Jackets take a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. Later, Dakota Plum hands it off to Toquindarius Johnson, and he takes off. Long run. He's going to take it all the way to the house for the touchdown. And PAT was missed on that one. That made it 7-6. And then a little bit later, Ryan Wilkerson going to hand it off to who else? Michael Ramirez again for a touchdown. Another missed PAT makes it 13-6 Yellow Jackets at the beginning of the second quarter. But Elysian Fields holding on late, 33-24 over Wynona.
Tenaha Tigers on the road in Tyler tonight, taking on TK Gorman. Jake Smith leading the crew down the field early and connecting with his favorite target, Tyler Hobbs. Gorman has first and goal at the Tenaha 8. And then Smith is going to try to get them into the end zone. But here comes that Tiger D. Davin Tamplin and Pete Giles wrapping him up for the sack. But the crew feeling risky early, going for it on fourth down. Smith swings it out to Hobbs, who makes the catch just across the goal line for a Gorman touchdown. They led 21-7 after one. Now Tenaha rallied all the way back and wins a very close one, 28-27. The final. Tenaha coming home with a win.
Timpson, look at a rebound from last week's loss to Alto, taking on Big Sandy. This is Big Sandy quarterback Josh Shipman. He's going to find Keenan Crawford, and Keenan Crawford's going to do the rest. Weaving his way in and out of traffic for the long touchdown, coming right in and out of your living room all the way to the end zone. That made it 6-0. Timpson not really able to get a lot going. This is John Grogan. He's going to look down the field, and he's going to find a guy in the wrong color jersey. It is picked off by Big Sandy's Mandel Roberts. Big Sandy all over Timpson tonight, 30-14, the final in that one.
Longview has looked dominant in their first two games, taking on John Tyler at Lobo Stadium, and this is Haynes King. First, we got to shake hands, celebrate. Here's Haynes King now under center, dropping back, fakes it to his running back, looking downfield, and he's got a man running across the middle. That is Caden Kirby making the catch for the pretty big pickup for the Lobos. Now at the goal line, Haynes King giving it to the big fella, Jesse Anderson. And he is in for the touchdown for the Lobos. Now John Tyler with the ball. and a high snap. Devlin Woods in the gun, goes over his head.
Wow.
All he can do is scoop it up and hope for the best. And then the offensive struggles continuing early on for the Lions as Longview had their number early on. Longview getting another big win as they take this one 41-13.
We'll go out on a limb. After seeing Marshall play against Carthage tonight, the Longview Lobos, they got a chance in 6A.
Well, they're one of the best teams in 6A, I think, in the top 10 across the whole state. And that is a very, very tough classification to excel in. Well, coming up on the Southern Quality Ford Friday Night Blitz, we're going to head back to Louisiana.
Benton, Calvary, Red River, and Loyola all in action. We go to all of those games coming up after the break.
Yeah!